Greetings, comrades, and hello, everybody. I'm Quinn866, and I have a bit of a message to deliver. To tell you guys the truth on my top 5 spookiest things in video games as a child, well, thoughts have changed on the number 1 spot. Robot Patrick from SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom is scary in his own rights, but after going back to playing the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom game for the Game Boy Advance, I realized there's something off about the fight that I wish I would have noticed earlier, is that the way the level's laid out is the same throughout every time you play it. So it gets predictable after a while. Because I thought they mixed it up, personally. I thought they mixed up how high the platforms were, or what waves the enemies came in. But no, it's weird, and I don't know why. I guess I just didn't notice that before. So for real this time, here's the number 1 spot on my top 5 spookiest things in my childhood gaming career. So let's get on with it, and hope I don't bring back even more traumatizing memories. Now, for those of you saying someone who is afraid of Kingdom Hearts to this date is either really paranoid or really stupid, I salute you. With my middle finger. People, this won in just one boss fight in the first ever Kingdom Hearts game was enough to traumatize me to this date. And you know what? It's not only because he's dark as frick-a-frack. By that I mean he instantly kills one of your party members, and even if you use a Phoenix down, it won't revive them. Because the clock and the Phantom's evil, heartless power has shattered their heart from existence of reality, meaning their heart is gone. It can only come back if you take it back from the Phantom's grasp. And you know what? This fight gets even darker because of the fact that the Phantom is completely immortal to just typical attacks. You have to use magic on him, specifically the right kind of magic. The one that matches the color of his orb. Blizzard is the blue color, Thunder is the yellow color, and obviously Fire is the red color. But people, this fight's just so stark, and the Phantom itself is scary looking. I mean, he really reminds me of the Organization 13 members, but the way he just heartlessly fights you, and you have to, coordinate your attacks and make sure the clock doesn't run out of time because you're not going to have enough ethers to even beat him, means you best be focusing during this fight. And you know what? I have another thing that scared me about this fight. An experience I had as a little boy, a little 11-year-old pinstripe Quinn866, who got his PS2 in late winter for Christmas. And he decided to get Kingdom Hearts along with it. And eventually in January, he beat Kingdom Hearts, and in the beginning of February, he heard about a secret boss hidden away at the clock tower in Neverland. And being the oblivious child he was, he didn't believe it. He didn't believe that he would be deceived by such a superfluous rumor. But when one night, one dark and late night, when his parents went out to see a movie, and his brother and sister were asleep, he decided to put Kingdom Hearts into his PS2 and go to the clock tower and see for himself whether the rumor was true. He sees this dark cloaked figure approach him as he flies through the sky, and he immediately tries to attack him, realizing there is no damage or signs of hurt coming from the Phantom whatsoever. As I progressed through the fight and fought many times, I died over and over and over, not realizing what I had to do. I didn't know you had to use the clock, so your party members wouldn't die and you'd have more magic. I didn't know that you had to use certain magic in order to actually damage the Phantom. I didn't know that this would be the most hardest boss of my entire gaming career. I didn't know that this was fear itself. People, that was what my childhood experienced. It was a dark night. The TV screen glaring as my parents were at a movie and my brother and sister were both asleep. And I was raging at this fight. I couldn't do it, people. I couldn't beat it. And you know what? I still haven't. This fight is just too unfair and hard that I just don't want to go back to it and bring back the traumatizing memories when I freaked out based off of the rage I felt during this fight. And that is why I proclaim that the Phantom from Kingdom Hearts, any version, the 1.5, any version, is the hardest and most scariest boss from any childhood thing I have ever played.